Hey guys, time for another episode of Dirty Lou's Barbecues. Tonight we're going to be making some smoked chicken, some mashed potatoes, some corn on the cob, as well as some baked beans. So excited to see how everything comes out. I've never smoked the chicken the way that I'm going to make it today. Only ever grilled chicken, so kind of excited to see what that flavor comes out like. The corn already grilled before, mashed potatoes. Not really my forte, but can't really mess up mashed potatoes, I feel like. And then baked beans, honestly, just making that out of a can. So just to kind of save some time, but we'll see how all that comes out. All right, guys. So we actually already washed our chicken. I went ahead and left it in the refrigerator to kind of dry off the skin a little bit. We want to get kind of a good crispy skin. I'm also going to give it just kind of a second pat down real quick here before we start throwing the seasoning on. I'm going to go ahead and flip these over and season them the opposite side first, and then come back the other way and season that side. And then after that, they are ready to go ahead and go on the smoker. Smoker should already be at the right temperature for us by the time we are done with this. And we can go ahead and move forward towards smoking these chickens. All right. And we want to go ahead and season it pretty liberally here. Don't want to make it too salty, but want to make sure it's covered pretty well here. Oop, probably went too hard on that one. That's all right. Mistakes happen. We'll kind of shake some of that off as we're putting it on the smoker, and we'll be just fine. Also, I'm using this Plowboys barbecue rub. I've never actually tried it before, but I've had it in my pantry for a while. I've been wanting to try it, so decided to go ahead and bust it out today. Okay, got all that side done. You see some of that extra rub already came off anyway. I'm going to go ahead and flip them over and get the other side all rubbed up. And this is where the skin is at. Should be crispy. Should get a good flavor here from this rub. Alright guys, this is all rubbed up now. We're going to go ahead and get it on the smoker and give it some time to get cooked up. And hopefully these come out pretty good. Alright guys, we're sitting a little bit over 250. We want to be at about 225 to 250. So once we actually put the meat on, it's going to cool things down a little bit. So we want to get it just a little bit more. So we're about to go ahead and put on the chicken here in a little bit. It is going to drop probably about 20 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and put that on and see what happens. Alright, they're on there now, so we're going to go ahead and close it. I'll check on them later. Alright guys, just like we thought, we got some temperature drop. Looks like only about 10 degrees, so that'll work for me. But again, 225 to 250. It's kind of where we want that to be. And we got some smoke coming out here. Probably close that up here in a little bit so I can keep some more of that smoke in and get that smoke flavor on the chicken. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get the potatoes ready for the mashed potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and rinse these off real quick. I already have the pot of water boiling, and just cut these up and get them into the pot. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and cut up these potatoes real quick, get them ready for the water so they can boil. Now I have my Texas cutting board here, so I wanted to show you guys this. And everything is bigger in Texas, so I also have my big barbecue knife. I kind of lost this a while back, but my sister found it at my parents' house, so I'm going to go ahead and use this for the potatoes. Definitely exaggerated, you don't need anything this big, but why not when you're cutting on a Texas cutting board and you got some Texas sized potatoes here. Not something that I'm calling it, that's literally how they're advertised. We're just going to go ahead and cut these into smaller pieces, make them a little easier to boil. I like my mashed potatoes with the skin still on. but it's up to you. You can go ahead and skin the mashed or the potatoes. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave these on here. Alright guys, check this out. This is what the chicken looks like so far. Still not there, but I'm gonna go ahead and put in my temperature probe so I can keep an eye on it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and just put these back into the strainer. I'm gonna give them one final rinse. And then once the water's up to a boil, go ahead and throw these in. Time to take the chicken off. The chicken has reached the temperature we're looking for. We're looking at about 168 degrees. We need it at 165. I've already probed all these before we came over here, but look at that beautiful skin. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and pull these off, throw the corn on, and let's go make that mashed potatoes. Alright guys, so the potatoes are ready. We're gonna go ahead and start mashing these, get them seasoned up real good. We have some vegan butter and some lactose-free milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So we're gonna go ahead and season these up first. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it, honestly. We'll, as we start mashing them, we'll get a better idea of what that looks like as far as seasonings that's needed. So just give it a good amount of both salt and pepper. Give it a little bit of some milk. And give it some butter. And then we're going to go ahead and mash it up. And then we'll continue to season per your taste. This vegan butter doesn't really melt the same way that regular butter does, so you gotta keep an eye on it and mix it around. I also feel like it doesn't have that strong of a flavor compared to regular butter, so we're gonna go ahead and be on the safe side. Throw some more on. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. See where we're at. Okay, we're gonna do a good dollop of butter. Now that we've got a taste, and do a little bit of some salt here. I like my food salty, and I know my roommates do too. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more pepper. Just give that a taste now. Okay, that's good. We're going to go ahead and leave that as is. Let's go ahead and check on the corn. The beans are warming up again. Those are from a can, so it won't take very long for that. And we're almost done to eat. Got my mashed potatoes, my chicken, my beans. So now we're going to go ahead and just enjoy that. I did want to go ahead and give a shout out to Bryn. Bryn gave me this apron that I'm wearing that says your opinion wasn't in the recipe. Definitely how I live, as far as my grill and my kitchen. So, I appreciate that. And now it's just time to enjoy this good food. I'll see y'all later. Okay, guys, so I did not show you the corn because I forgot about it, as you can see here. Now, that's just the husk. The inside should still be pretty good. I'm not too worried about that being overcooked. So we're going to go ahead and cut that open. See what this looks like in the inside. Okay. Yeah, this works for me. Definitely would like to see a little bit more color throughout. You can see there's some color there, but not through the rest of it. You know what? That's okay. It's a beautiful yellow and white corn. This is a sweet corn. At least I hope it is. I ordered through Instacart. So sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. But let's take a bite and see how it tastes. Ooh, buddy, that is hot. I'll tell you what. That is sweet corn. And that is pretty good. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next episode of Dirty Lou's Barbecues.